video of Scion FRS, GTA 6, blah, 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 blah. All the same thing. I'm really excited for this. I got 5 axes, not OEM, but it's an OEM plus, and they can do it like from the factory. So it's like an OEM aftermarket plus. Pretty cool. I like it. I wish I had TRD, but I couldn't find one that was reasonable, meaning the TRD stuff is super expensive. This was a really good deal. This stuff was, I think, like $1,200 to $1,500 new, and I got a screaming deal on it. I have had this kit in my possession for 4 months, and I've only done the rear spats as of recently. It was just one of my most recent videos. We just did the black interior on the FRS, which turned out really well because OEM looked good. Let's look at the spats and then install the, today I'm gonna show you guys how to install the side skirts, and then we'll finish this little awesome series, this great, good series on the FRS, exterior stuff with a front bumper rebuild. So let's go ahead and look over. So, super simple. We just did some, literally clean the area and then 3M that on and then put a little push pin on there. And we have a lower body kit. I do need new taillights. I forgot I should do taillights. So we'll do a video for that too. There's a lot of little things I still need to work on. I forgot this car also had new brakes on it, which I love. Some wheel spacers, which look good. But we do need to install a skirt today. So we're gonna grab those 5-axis skirts that I got secondhand and we're gonna slap them on. It should be really easy plug and play. What I'll probably want to do is put this side, and I'm just going to do one side at a time, up on jack stands. So we're going to start with this passenger side. Here are my skirts. They're awesome. They're really thick and heavy. They are used. They should be paint matched, and they're pretty accurate. They're pretty spot on. This one does have a little scuff right here, and it had a little scuff underneath here. That's okay. It's all right. It's not going to be perfect. This should be able to just literally plug and play. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lift it up. I'm gonna use my jack to hold it up maybe in the middle and start buttoning it in. So I'm gonna use that jack to hold it just as a temporary. Again, we're gonna be doing a lot of 3M because they 3M a lot. So we're gonna do 3M here. I don't think there's any 3M along this. Oh, yeah, there is 3M. So we'll do we're just gonna do 3M across the whole way. Up here, even 3M, and then up there. And then on the back side, unfortunately, it does look like it has little self-tapping screws, which I do have, which then you'll want to tap into the body. Like on the rear back here, it'll have little existing holes, but that's okay. So I don't mind doing a little screws because these are never gonna come off of here. On the front, it does have the OEM right here. So this should plug in right here to the OEM with those 2 giant holes right there, and you just push it in over that. You can see here, right here, and it does look like someone has put tape down here and up here, and then they just pulled it off. We're gonna use a razor blade to get rid of all this here and make a nice clean adhesive surface. And then there are holes on the bottom of it as well. I think those are screws. So we're probably gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then so 7 screws, and then hopefully the 2 push pin works up there, and then a lot of 3M, and that should hold this thing. It ain't going nowhere. And let's get it nice and clean in here, do a nice thorough job. Much better surface. So you can use a razor blade, but you know what? I like to scratch it off with a wire brush. Careful, you don't want to scratch the other side of it, but it just rips that stuff off. And literally, I got this whole thing done in like 3 minutes. We're gonna use this new 3M replica. It's not the real stuff. And we're gonna start here, go all the way along, cut as we needed, and then go back. Actually, I'm gonna start here and go this way. So that we have a nice adhesive surface. Then we're gonna use these screws underneath here to screw it up. Get the tape on, make sure to heat it so it gets tacky. So I did heat it. That heat gun is way too hot. Just use a hairdryer, it's too hot. We're gonna clean the surface down here with some alcohol cleaning wipe. I officially have a skirt mounted. Oh, I love it. So again, we did the 3M tape along the top there. It's pretty good, it's okay. Definitely need to keep on heating it and pushing it up and holding it against here so it sticks to the body. And then we did 2 push pins right there. 7 screws underneath is what we did to hold it. And the screws actually push it back up towards it. So I do recommend that. And then 2 screws there. So this thing is not going anywhere. I love it. I think it looks really, really good. Starting to have a body on the car now. I love it. Let's do the other side. Flip the car around. This one doesn't have it. And that one does. And that looks so sick. It's perfect. Looks good. I love it. I think it's perfect. It's so OEM plus. I like it. I think that looks really good. It actually just brings that body line to the ground. They did a good job. You can actually see the body line. It goes right here, back up over that wheel arch. Look at it, goes into the wheel arch. You see that? And then the other one goes down lower. And now the car looks super low to the ground. Really, really, really into it. This one turned out pretty good. Again, I used 2 screws here, drilled in. I used a little 3M tape here, and it's still kind of not as flush as I want it to be. I did not use 3M tape here. This is just held in by those 2 push pins. You see those? And then I did the screws underneath. Very simple. You can do this. This is not very difficult. The reason I didn't do the 3M and get this one super sticky and tacky is because I need to replace this fender, and so when I go to do that, I don't want all the, I want to be able to just pull that off. I'll probably have to pull the skirt off, and I didn't want all the goo or whatnot on there, so it'd be simple for me, but hopefully I can do it without doing that, because we'll do another video on that. This sucker needs to be replaced. Hulk smash. That being said, I love these. I think that they turned out really well. I definitely recommend them. They are a little bit more actually conservative in the aggressiveness on the side skirts than the TRD. The TRD is a little bit more aggressive. This kit is overall, kind of reminds me of the Tsunami. It's just a little bit less aggressive. We're gonna see this front bumper when we get on there, but it's just a little bit less. It's still good. It's just not as aggressive as the TRD, in my opinion. But I like the way it came out. Let's go ahead and lower the FRS. Go ahead and wrap up the video. I think that this turned out good, and I like it a lot. I mean, I got a great deal on it. I did originally I was gonna do a TRD on it, but I like this. This is a nice change. I do TRD on everything. You know, I did the Tsunami on the Celica. I did the Mitsubishi OEM stuff, which I do really like OEM plus stuff. Like if there's an M package or an AMG package, I'll probably get that part on a non-AMG car. I think that's always fun. Or like even if you get like a 911, like to get like a GT3 like lookalike stuff, I like that. I think that's cool. You know, you don't really want it to not be a GT3, but if you get a car like this where there's just cooler parts, like Toyota does this all the time. There's usually not too much performance stuff, meaning power or even handling. A lot of it's really cool aesthetic stuff. This is something I like. It is like a one-up, I think. So I wish I would have done it a long time ago because I think the car looks a lot cooler. I think it's gonna get more attention and I'm gonna enjoy driving it a lot more. And I'll take, oh, sorry guys. I'll take more photos of it. I know I will because it looks so cool. I think that looks really good. Definitely worth it. If you can find one of these, definitely check it out. This or TRD, I'd probably go with the Scion Release TRD. That's probably the ultimate. But this is a really nice kit. I'm not gonna say this is my favorite kit or anything like that, but I think it looks really good. It does look really well in the actually wheel well here. It definitely has a curve more, especially with the 18 inches, and then the wheel spacer, that looks really good there on the front. Just makes the car look lower overall. Definitely need that front lip on there, and we're gonna really rebuild this front lip or front bumper on a lot. We're gonna do a side marker. We're gonna get rid of that little icky fog light. We're gonna get those dark. We're gonna get a new grill. Just tons of stuff. This will be a great video. We'll do that on next, probably like in a week or two that I come out with that one. But overall, I love this. I think this looks good. It looks way more sporty, a little bit more Ferrari-ish. I think that looks a little bit more Ferrari-ish. And for how much I have in this car, I think everything looks really good. Like this is gonna get a lot of attention. I still think the best thing on this are the GR86 wheels. Those wheels are amazing. Please make sure to like, subscribe, swingbymitch.com. Always swingbymitch.com. Like this video, it helps out. Doesn't cost you anything. You're on the video. If you have a Scion FRS or what's the other one, BRZ GT86, and you want to do this kit, I think it looks really good. And especially for the first year that they came out with this looks really good to have this like right available. So I would definitely recommend getting it. If you can get an OEM TRD, I would choose that one though. Other than that, like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video.